Hey everyone, thanks for joining me on a somewhat in-depth walk-around tour of my 2019 Ford Ranger XLT Super Crew 4x4. To clear up any confusion, I left my garage door open on purpose so you can see that I did not get rid of my Audi S3, nor do I intend to. So let's just start on the exterior. I will apologize, it's a little bit windy out, so we'll try to get inside as soon as possible. Hot Pepper Red is the color on this vehicle. It's a $395 option. If I were you, I would check out this color in person because on video and pictures it looks red, but in real life it looks kind of orange. I don't mind it. It looks red in some lights, but might not be to your taste. I think it's kind of cool, but just a quick FYI on the color because it's a little strange. Gonna start with the wheels. These are the base XLT alloy wheels. They're on Bridgestone Dueler AT tires. 255 65 R17, so you do have a painted 17-inch aluminum alloy wheels and four-wheel disc brakes. Looking at you, Tacoma. And this is the base XLT exterior. There's no chrome package, there's no sport package, there's no black package. This is a base XLT if you order one with no appearance options. This also is not an FX4, you can see, because there's no bash plate. It's all body colored, and you do get that arrow spoiler on the bottom. And so this is not an FX4, but it is a regular 4x4. Wheelbase is 126.8 inches. It's 210.8 inches long. It's about, I'm going to screw this up, about 71 inches wide. So it's one of the smaller vehicles in its class. The Tacoma and the Colorado, I think, are all wider, but great maneuverability. Coming around the front, we have halogen headlights here, low beam, high beam, halogen fogs, big Ford emblem. This is a silver painted grille. It's just plastic, but looks good with the body colored bumpers and stuff. I kind of like it. You do have black mirrors and black door handles on the XLT. These are power folding mirrors. You can see your Ranger XLT badge there. And I'm pretty sure that's a fake vent. What else? No puddle lamps or anything, or markers, just standard power folding mirrors with blind spot monitoring, which is standard on the XLT, with trailer coverage. You have your fuel cap here. Whoops, and the truck is unlocked. Easy fuel, capless. It rained last night, as you can tell. Some water poking out. Coming around the back, you can see the blind spot detection badge. It's in the light here. I'm assuming that's so people don't cover it up. This is the only vehicle in its class, as far as I know, that also includes trailer coverage. This one does have the towing package, as you can see here. We have your 4-pin and 7-pin wiring harnesses, hookups. That's to release the spare tire, which lives under here. One thing I forgot to mention with the rear suspension, which is unique for the class, it's got a parabolic leaf spring, which looks kind of weird because it's just one leaf spring with an inner part here with some bump stops there, and your regular jounce bumper is bright yellow. If you peek under here, you can see it. Here's your regular jounce bumper. Anywho, you can see I got the factory spray and bed liner from Ford. Here is the badge for that. And every single review has been slamming the Ranger for not having a damp tailgate. By the way, if you unlock the vehicle with the key fob, it unlocks the tailgate as well. But most of them don't mention this is an aluminum tailgate, and you guys know I'm a pretty scrawny nerd, so it's really light. I can do this with my non-dominant hand super easily, no problem. There's a few tie downs in there. It's a 5-foot box. Easy enough. You guys can see there is some LED elements in the tail lamps. The rear lights are LEDs. The turn signals are LEDs. As you can see there, they're in amber. And oh, one other thing, got your EcoBoost badge. Of course, Ranger stamped on the tailgate. No running boards. Inappropriate joke alert. Fat chicks can't jump, so protect yourself, fellas. No, just kidding. They were like $600, and I don't want to get my pant leg dirty every time I got out of it, so I skipped the running boards. But let's take a look at the lighting a little bit. Try to follow the same cadence that I usually do. But we'll take a look inside. This is the premium cloth ebony interior. The contrast stitching. This one has manual seats. You got your backrest there, height adjustment, lumbar, and then fore and aft is the bar. The doors, as you can imagine, are pretty much all hard touch, but it's not too shiny, so I kind of like it. And the XLT has my favorite dash trim. It's this painted silver look. The XLs are really boring because they're like all just dark black everywhere, and the Lariat has a really dark kind of metal looking trim. So this is the brightest interior trim you can get in the Ranger range. And I think it photographs the best because it gives you more contrast to the black. So that's just my opinion. You do have a padded cloth insert here, and these are actually pretty squishy, pretty comfortable. If you're really tall though, these doors are a little short, so your elbow might come off the end here. I'm about right here where I sit. I'm 5'10½". So check that out. Make sure your arm fits okay in the door. This is a great cutout here, super squishy, very comfortable armrest there. You can see you have a stitched and booted hand brake, which you use with your actual hand, which is nice, and it feels great. It doesn't feel cheap or anything. A couple of cup holders there. You got your shifter with manual mode. Transfer case. You can again see that this is not an FX4 because there's no terrain management. I did, however, opt for the locking rear diff, and I'll go over the window sticker and how it's packaged in a little bit. One really cool fun fact about the Ranger is this little panel of buttons. There's like 6 different combinations. Ford doesn't use any, like this is a button blank here. You'll never see a button blank in this panel. There's a custom panel for every single configuration. So I think that's kind of cool how Ford minimized the button blanks. What else? Telescopic leather wrap steering wheel. Automatic headlights. You got your fog light controls here, panel dim. This turns on the bed lights, which are these guys up here. But let's take a look at the exterior lighting. Go ahead and throw in accessory mode. Here's the key. It's a switchblade key. And let's put this in accessory mode and turn off the climate system. Let's throw the hazards on. And we are going to turn the headlights on and the fog lights. Let's take a look at that. Start with the front. The marker lights are illuminated. Standard headlights. This is your turn signal with your halogen fogs. Let's take a look around back. You see how that's illuminated there, and you can see it looks like it's flickering, or maybe it will for you, I'm not sure. At least it does while I'm recording it. It's just a solid light up thing. You guys know LED lights do that on camera. Then you've got your amber turn signals. So lighting looks good. And I can confirm that the auto high beams, which this is equipped with, work very well at night. Let's see. The auto high beams will come on at 30 miles an hour to avoid any in-town glare, and they will self-cancel at 25 miles an hour as you begin to slow back down. What else? Lane keeping assist, activate, disable. This is your power mirror controls, power folding mirrors. Let's get inside. The vehicle does have to be in accessory mode for the power folding mirrors to work. But we'll start it up real quick. Flick to start, you don't need your foot brake. I'm getting pretty good fuel economy with it, about 26 on my commute. It's mostly kind of a rural area, not much stop and go. So this can be fuel efficient if you're in that type of environment and you're not on a busy highway. You can see the great big mirrors here. Just push this button to activate. Power fold. And you can see we have visor mirrors here. They're not illuminated. They do slide, however, so the straight pipes, we would pass the visor test. Sunglasses holders here. We've got a couple of dome lights here. Typical Ford instrument panel here. Steering wheel controls. This controls the center display here. If you go all the way out, and it goes like this. So if you go all the way this way, this will give you your main options. You've got trip, fuel economy, driver assistance settings. And then as you progress to the right, you get further into the display options and stuff like that. This is where you control a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to do a separate video that just focuses on the instrument cluster in the middle here. But for now, just a quick little overview. This is your radar adaptive cruise control controls here. So on and off, cancel, resume, distance, set, up and down. On this side, you have audio system controls. The music note is for source. Phone pickup, hang up, voice command, mute. This gets you to the home screen in Sync 3, and this is a settings shortcut. Sync 3, really easy to use. You can use the come on. Okay. You can use the I guess going to audio automatically turns it on. Fun fact, I'm still getting a little used to Sync 3. So basic controls down here, factory built-in nav, your apps. It's got CarPlay, Android Auto, all that fun stuff. Dual zone automatic climate control, as you can see. And we went over the stuff down here for auto start, stop, lock and rear diff, tow haul mode, parking sensor enable, disable, and traction control on and off, 2 power volt outlets, 2 illuminated USB ports here. One other fun fact in the shifter, if you push the plus button while you're in drive, I'll show you that real quick actually. First of all, I'll show you this. Doing this stuff a little bit out of order. Put it in drive. If you push the plus, you can display what gear you're in out of 1 through 10, and that'll stay there the entire time. So you can watch it go through the gears. And weirdly, this truck never uses second gear when you're accelerating off the line in drive. Just thought I should mention that. Anyway, just want to go over that real quick. Looking in here, pretty decent size, and this, you can take this out or move in different positions as well. You have adjustable shoulder belts and a grab handle there, grab handles there, dome light. Now XLT, you can see these are the 3 different configurations here for standard, chrome package, and sport. It just happens to be a hot pepper red one, so that's exactly what my truck looks like there. And mine is a 301A. And the reason I have the brochure here is because 301A is not explained on the window sticker. So you can see that's what 301A gets you. You get Sync 3, Sirius XM satellite radio, dual zone auto climate control, leather wrapped steering wheel, auto dim mirror, power folding mirrors, stuff like that. Yeah, some auto dim mirror, forgot to mention that. Let's take a look at the window sticker. And I have a whole video that explains why I got what I did, so I don't want to make this video too endless. But you can see it's a special order vehicle. And looking at the top there, you can see the configuration for Super Crew, hot pepper red, premium ebony cloth. So you can see it's a 301A XLT series, hot pepper red, electronic lock and rear diff, the tech package for $795. That includes radar adaptive cruise control and Sync 3 with navigation. Actually, it doesn't include Sync 3. Sync 3 is in 301A. The tech package adds the built-in nav function to Sync 3. Factory spray and bed liner and tow package, total MSRP $38,905. I got it for under $37 with the Ford factory rebate and the Ford X Plan discount through my employer. There's your MPG rating right there. One other thing I forgot to mention about the radar adaptive cruise control is it cancels at 12 miles an hour. It's not stop and go. There's 4 distance settings, and it's pretty smooth. I use it a lot. Even though it's not full stop and go like my Audi S3, I still use it and like it. You do have a locking glove box. I just realized this video is getting kind of long, with a owner's manual holder. And it drops down in the slot so it never falls out. It's a great design. Dash panel's all hard, but it's not too shiny, so I don't mind it too much. I kind of like the design of it. It's got a 6-speaker audio. Tweeters are up there, the regular woofers or whatever you want to call them are down there. Let's see. Look in the back real quick. In the back of the Super Crew and the XLT. It's our owner's manual again. We have 2 more USB ports back here and a 110 outlet. It's kind of cool. Armrest here, which locks in place. Cup holder. And you've got your fold down head restraints there for better visibility. Now, I'm not going to drop the camera, fold the seats down, but you guys can watch any other reviews that show when the seats are folded down, they don't fold flat. And this is only a single fold. It doesn't fold flat, so it's kind of not a very usable fold down back seat. But you can lift this up and it locks in place. And there is some under seat storage. Unfortunately, it's not a flat floor, but there is some storage in here, so you know, it works okay. Alright. There's that. That's locked in place again. Materials follow through in the back. You do still get a padded cloth insert, and this is padded in the back. So same materials front and rear for the door panels. And the these head restraints ratchet in different positions, and then if you go all the way down and back, like that. I think I have mine at like 1 click forward, something like that. Anyway, take a look under the hood. Little cheapy there. That feels like it's gonna break right off, but you know what? Hopefully it doesn't. And it's not perfect. Okay, I'm gonna do this without dropping the key or the camera. Okay. There we go. 2.3 liter EcoBoost. You can see it's got a mechanical fan, which is pretty big. It's also pretty loud. And not too much to see. There is no engine cover. I think the Lariat is the only trim with an engine cover. But there you go. We'll start it up one more time, take a look under the hood, and we'll finish with that because this video is long enough, don't you guys think? Alright. I'm sure I forgot to mention something, but ask me any questions you want in the comment section, and I'll make more specialized videos on individual features in the future. You can really hear that gasoline direct injection, those injectors clicking away. Yes, I know the hood is ajar. Okay. And the vehicle is on. Yeah, no kidding, I turned it on. Alright. So it sounds like a 4-cylinder engine, but you know, what can you do? Alright, thanks guys. A lot more to come later on.